Hi. Many a times when working in CRM, we might have encountered many situations where we couldn't know the actual count of the records. Let's say when doing data migrations, we don't know how many records are there, for example, like cases or products or accounts or contacts. We are very uncertain to the actual total number of records that are present in CRM. To add to the confusion, we don't know if all the records are migrated, if they are not migrated, how many are remaining, etc. To avoid such confusion and to gain more control on the count of the records, we have a small tip which shows the how to determine the total count of the records. Now let's see what it is.
So here in our contacts, when we find that we have a good number of records. Let's say, for example, 2012 records here. But this being a smaller number, we are clear on how many records are existing. But if we have cases like where we have 20,000 records or 25,000 records, CRM will not give us a clear count on how many records are present. Even when we export this records to Excel, it will only export the first set of 10,000 records, and the limit is 10,000 records. So in that case also we won't be able to know how many records are actually present in CRM. This happens during data migration, especially when it is really tough for the end user to know how many records are present in CRM. So in that case we have a solution where we can create a report that tells us the count of the exact number of records that are present. Now let's see how we go about creating the record. So here we have settings. So here we have so we have created a record, a report called the total count of records. So when we run the report, it will give us the exact count of the records present here. So in our case 2012 is the total count of the records that are present. So let's see how we create the report here. So I'll do this by clicking on the edit report. Then when we run the report wizard, I click on next in the get started since I'm editing an already existing report. So the report needs to be created on the contacts. Then when we click next, we're not specifying any filter criteria because all the records need to be shown. And here we set a grouping criteria called total records. So this grouping criteria will be something similar to this. We create the grouping on a new single line text field that is created called as record count, and here the summary type needs to be specified as count. So this will be total records. The field is total records. Since it's already there as part of the criteria, it's not showing up here. So we have the total records and the summary type needs to be specified as count. So this total records is a text field, a simple text field which is not needed to be displayed on the form. And for the column that we are just adding here is a full name. We click on the next and we just specify it as a table. And here the report summary is the total count of records and on contacts. And then we click finish. So when we say run report here the report will be displayed in this format where the total count of the records and the record each record is also displayed here. So this will ease data migration experts a lot because it gives the exact count of the records and it helps us to verify if the actual count has been migrated to CRM, the new CRM from the legacy system or not. Thanks for watching.